Now, ladies and gentlemen, before we start this lovely episode of the podcast off, let me give you a disclaimer. We're going to be talking about, I talk about Railgun in this episode, and I realized after re-listening to it that I got a lot of the names of the characters wrong, and a lot of them I forgot. So allow me to quickly tell you those characters' names before you throw your shit. All right. So the main character of Railgun is Makoto Misaka. The sister, which I'll tell you, the whole sister, kind of her roommate with the twin tails, who you'll eventually learn of in the podcast. Her name's Kuroko Shirai, and you will learn that I do actually know how to pronounce Ruiko Satin and Uehara. And the guy who I talk about with the spiky hair, the boring guy, that's Tomakami Joe. I'm doing this just because you weeblets out there will freak the fuck out if I get names wrong. So, just to do that and just to clarify things. Alright. Hopefully, you'll enjoy the rest of this episode. Peace.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Thought Talk podcast. Just gonna give you a quick disclaimer. I am pretty sick. I don't feel good. I really don't feel good. So if my voice takes a turn or I have to abandon ship midway through podcast because I need to throw up, then that'll just have to be it, right? But welcome back to the Thought Talk podcast, brought to you by me, Minty, MintSpice12, to Real Minte on Twitter. Yeah, welcome back. Now, I do have an idea about what I want to talk about today. But, I'm contemplating on how I transition and if I want it to be my starting topic. First of all, I gotta put a quick disclaimer. Another disclaimer. If you don't like swearing, if you don't like the C word, if you don't like any words which may offend you, I suggest you I suggest you go watch something else, because I swear, a fuck ton. It's fucking great. So, yeah. Yeah, if you don't like that kind of stuff, I suggest you click off, because this isn't for you. I've got the view. You can go now. What a great way to keep an audience. I've got your views. Fuck off. But, yeah. Today's, I think, the 30th, right? Yeah, today's the 30th of August, which means tomorrow the entirety of the Fear Inoculum album gets released by Tool. Which is insane. And, in other metal news, Slipknot's new album, We Are Not Your Kind, has been number one at has been number one on top of the Billboard charts, UK Billboard charts, which are some of the hardest to climb charts in the world, and in a day and age, fucking taken over by pop music and shit music by shit artists, to have Slipknot still repping the metal badge, making number one on top of charts. That's incredible. I find that really humbling. Not necessarily humbling, but like makes me proud to be a fan of metal when I see that shit. I'm like, fuck yeah, we did it. We gave it to him, and I guarantee Fear Inoculum will be like number one somewhere in the world on some crazy Billboard chart, because I feel like more people have thought it's Slipknot. I might be wrong, but Tool, I feel like, has a bigger audience and a bigger fan base than than Slipknot. Yeah. Anyway, let's talk about anime. Let's. This is gonna be that episode. That episode where I just weeb the fuck out for an hour. For the remaining 56 minutes. Or 56 minutes plus, whatever. For whatever this will go for. But let's talk about anime, because I've kind of started picking up a few anime here and there recently. I recently tried to started watching Ancient Magus Bride, and by recently I mean like 2 months ago. Ancient Magus Bride and A Place Further in the Universe. Neither of them really grabbed me. Uh, if anything, I prefer Ancient Magus Bride and A Place Further in the Universe because it just seems like more is happening. There's more of a sense of progression, we'll say. Whereas I know shit is happening that is crucial to the storyline and to, progressing plot in A Place Further in the Universe, episode by episode. But as someone who, watches, like, as someone who, you know, needs something to draw me into the anime in order to continue watching it, cute girls sometimes just isn't enough. Sometimes just isn't enough. But I haven't really watched either in a long time. Gotta say, the main chick, the bride in Ancient Magus Bride, she's great. I mean, come on, she's a little redhead. Yes, I rate that heavily. She's up, like, if I'm gonna put her on the waifu tier list from like S, A plus, A, B plus, B, C, and D. She's sitting A plus. That's respectable. Oh yeah, and top of the chart is SS. That's like god tier waifu. You will not surpass. Everyone agrees that they're like a 10. They're the 10 out of 10. She's A plus. She sits well there. But yeah. More recently, however, as in within the past week, I've been watching Demon Slayer, and oh, sorry, I'm tired. And certain scientific railgun. Now, Railgun is a part of the Index series, but then again, I don't even know if it should be called the Index series because there's like three different series, three different anime which combine to create one huge series of anime. You have a certain magical index, which was the first one created. I forgot when that was made. Like 2012, 2013, 2015. I can't even remember when it was made. Then you have a certain scientific railgun, which is one I'm currently watching. And then I'm not sure what accelerator is called. There's a certain something accelerator. I'm pretty sure it's a certain scientific accelerator. But please correct me on that. I'm really not too sure. And Index, Railgun, and Accelerator all combined to make this one big series because the characters kind of cross over. We see all the characters feature in all the series. So you see the main character from Railgun feature in Index. We see the main character in Index feature in Railgun. We see Accelerator in both Index and Railgun. We see everyone and everyone. Really? It's really cool. It's kind of like the MC. If any of you know the YouTuber Giga, he's one of the biggest anitubers. That's the name for anime YouTubers. I know, right? It's pretty cringy. But he's one of the biggest, and he does really informative videos. He does long, informative videos as like a review or a breakdown or something about something to do with anime. And they're really good. They're really well made. The production quality is high. I rate them very heavily. and he did one on the Index, Railgun, and Accelerator series, and he pretty much summed it up perfectly. He said, "This is the MCU of anime." Maybe not to that degree, but there's like always a presence. Like you can like all the anime, all of Accelerator, Railgun, and Index are based in a city called Academy City. It's like how with the Avengers, New York, like the first Avengers movie, New York was the setting for all these major other titles, for Hulk, for Thor, for fucking Captain America, for Iron Man. New York City was the setting, but Academy City is the setting, but it's not just for one show, it's for the entirety of the way through the series. And I think that's really cool. And Giguk summed it up bestly. He said that it feels like Academy City is the main character, because that is the one staple throughout all of these anime, is that the one reference point we have, the biggest and the most influential part of the anime is the city itself. And the city is a big character. We'll say that because let me explain to you what it's about. First of all, so I'm currently watching Railgun. So I'm kind of doing this out of order. If you want to be that guy, like, oh no, you have to start with Index because it came out first, or blah 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 blah. Stop sounding like a Fate fan. I am a Fate fan. I watch those in series. That's enough for me. But I tried to watch Index a while ago, like early this year. After Gigok released the Index video, I was like, let's give this a check out. Let's give this a look. And so I looked at it and I was like, you know what? No, it's not vibing with me. Index is about it's about this guy. So first of all, Academy City it's like a highly technologically advanced city. It's like 30 years into the future in terms of technology, and the reason why people go there and why people decide to live in Academy City is in the hopes of unlocking the secret potential known as an Esper ability or an Esper power. Esper powers are ranked through levels 0 to 5. 0 being you have no discernible power, 5 being you have one of the most capable and destructive powers available, right? One of the most powerful powers there can be. You can climb your way up these levels by honing your potential, but mostly level zeros do not ever find their power. Some do, some do not. Some do, but most, about a 90% of level zeros will never have a power. And in Railgun, there's no real, well, there is a main character. The reason why it's called Railgun is because one of the 7 level 5s in Academy City, her name is Misaka something, Kotori, I think it is. Misaka Kotori, right? And she's called the Railgun because she can control electric fields and she can create electromagnetic shit. If you know how railguns work, she can pretty much fire a penny like a railgun. Railguns work by like... If you don't know how railguns work, it uses electromagnetic force to fire like shit at unbelievable speeds with unbelievable power. It's not, you're not using an accelerant to propel the projectile, to propel the payload. You're using electromagnetic force to propel the payload, which means there's a lot less which means you can pretty much make it go fast. But then again, fast isn't a term you use when talking about speed. Basically, you can fire shit faster, in layman's terms. You make shit go quick, right? That's how railguns work. She's called the Railgun. She's one of she's the third level 5 there is out of 7 level 5s. It's pretty cool. But then she has her sister. I don't even know if she's her sister, but this um I forgot what her name was, because I know it's the main Misaka, and the secondary character's name, the one with the fucking pigtails who calls Misaka sissy, who I don't even know if she's her sister or not, because there's some real wincest going on shit in there. It's kind of funny. It's pretty funny actually. The whole like romance, like one day I'll be with this person, Misaka kind of thing, like idolizing kind of comedy. I find it funny because I'm basic and a weeb. I forgot what her name was, but she's a level 4. She can teleport. She's one of the secondary characters, and then you have two other secondary characters in this like group of 4 girls. It's like the 4 waifus. It's a pick and choose adventure game. You can pick and choose any of those 4 as your waifu, and I'll be fine with that. I'm not gonna fucking. It's not like picking Umaru-chan as your waifu. I'm gonna have to kill you if you do that, because, goddamn, you just no. But then you have the 2 other supporting characters, which are a level 1 and a level 0. Uiharu is a level 1. She's part of this, student Esper task force called Judgment. It sounds fucking ridiculous. I know, it's cringy. It's like, we are Judgment. I mean, shut up, Batman. Justice. Raw. But yeah, her name's Uiharu. She is the best. She is adorable. Protect the lolly. If you've seen my Snapchat story, you know what I mean by protect the lolly. She's adorable. And then you have the level 0. Her name's Satin. Saten, not Satin, Satin. Ruiko Satin. I'm glad I know her name. I know 3 of the characters' names. I get them mixed up though. Misaka and her sister, heavy quotation marks, names, because I really don't know if she's her sister or not, because one day it's like, oh, roommate thing. It's confusing. And yeah, that's what Railgun's about. Accelerator's about this guy called the Accelerator. His power, I'm pretty sure he's a level 5. We haven't been introduced to him in Railgun yet, but he can control the vectors of things. And if you don't know what a vector is, it's basically how things travel, right? In short, it's basically the direction and the speed at which things travel. And so he can pretty much change the vector of things by touching them, and so he can make fucking buses fly, dude. It's fucked. It's so cool. But I've only seen clips of Accelerator. So I can't really tell you the whole thing. Index, however, is about the reason why it's called Magical Index is because there's kind of 2 sides to the city. There's a scientific kind of Esper abilities, and then you've got the whole magical side of Academy City, which is like dark, underground, cultish kind of things. It's like a mixture of all the religions. So you kind of learn like that. There's like this feud going on between magic. So magic, it's kind of been suppressed. As I said, it's kind of dark and underground and kept that way. It's not really in the limelight because Esper abilities exist, and that shit slams, dude. That shit fucking slams. But all the Esper abilities are based in science. There's a reason for them. I'm not going to go into it because I don't fully understand it. But magic is magic. No one understands magic, right? And the reason why it's called a certain magical index is because there's I forgot what the main guy's name was, but he's kind of your basic male protagonist with the black hair and the fucking yeah, you know what I mean if you watch anime. He's the basic male protagonist, and then there's this chick, this religious chick called Index. And the reason why she's called Index is because she's a thing called a grimoire, or a grimoire. I don't know, or grimoire. I'm really not sure how to pronounce it. I'm pretty sure it's a grimoire. And basically she has all these books and religious texts and spells kind of printed in her brain. So she's used pretty much as a walking, talking library for, yeah. And grimoires are very, 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 very high in value. They are very rare and very hard to come by. So when Index kind of turns up at this guy's flat, he's like, what the fuck is happening? And then he goes on to attack. Now, this guy, I'm not sure if it's an Esper ability or if it's some kind of magic thing. His right hand nullifies powers, right? So in Railgun, there's this kind of ongoing feud between the main character of Index, that guy, and Misaka. She wants to defeat him, but he keeps on nullifying her blasts. He's just like, he's super unlucky. He is super unlucky. But he has the ability to nullify powers with his right hand. I can't tell you much past that because I can't remember it because I haven't watched a lot of it. I am thoroughly enjoying this. I think it's hilarious. I think, like, I had such a conflicting argument with myself over who is best girl and who is waifu because it's literally an anime made out. It's literally an anime consisting entirely of walking, talking waifus. Like, girls are some of the most powerful beings in Academy City because there's this place called the Garden of Learning, and it's pretty much all girls. And I'm not sure what the ratio is between males to females in Academy City, but I'm pretty sure girls are some of the most powerful. I mean, Railgun is one of the most powerful level 5s there are, right? But I'm thoroughly enjoying it. I think it's really cool. If you have Netflix, you can check it out. The whole dub is on there. I'm finding it more enjoyable with the dub. I don't think I'd enjoy it with the sub just because I find the voice acting to be really, really good for the dub of Railgun. I think the best voice actors are Uiharu, the girl that's fucking Sissy or whatever, the fucking Pigtails girl, and is it Pigtails or I can't tell. Twin Tails, the Twin Tails girl, and Satin. Misaka's kind of just Misaka, you know. But Uiharu, Protect the Lolly, best girl. What's time? What are we doing? It's 8:07, and I'm getting notifications. I'm getting the notifications. We've been going for 21 minutes. Oh, yep. Let's not play that. Oh, let's cancel that. Please don't call me. Oh shit! I have only 8% on my phone. Let's get up and go find a charger. I'm glad that I'm recording this on a phone. It's so fucking bright. And I'm not a fan. It's 8 in the morning, and I'm sick, and I really, really, I'm not a fan of it. Pardon me. That's gonna be gross to hear. Ugh. That was gross to do. It's 15 degrees. Can it fuck off anymore? Like, come on. It's 15. That's so bad. But, yeah, I'm finding Index really, really enjoyable to watch. The other one, Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer is kind of flavor of the month, really, currently. It's kind of the whole hype thing. But holy shit, is it good. So my dog's here, and my brother, okay, so my brother's fucking left. Can I just get my fucking chargers, and then, yeah. The fucking TV's on and shit, I don't know. Oh my god, it's a fucking mess. My kitchen is oh no. Ugh. My brother has to be the biggest slob I've ever met. He doesn't clean up. He doesn't help. He just doesn't help. My parents are currently away. and I've done a whole lot of cleaning up. I've been trying to keep the kitchen, clean. But Alec, he's just like, no, fuck your couch. I'm gonna come in here. I'm gonna leave shit out. I'm gonna leave my plates dirty. I'm not gonna even put them in the fucking sink. He's a cretin. I'm telling you, he's a slob. My brother, yeah, not clean. It's fucking cold. Have I said that? Because it is. It's fucking ridiculously cold. Oh, gods. Oh, gods. Oh, gods. Oh, no. Beep, boop, beep. But anyway, I'm watching Demon Slayer as well, which is kind of the whole hype anime currently. Not Goblin Slayer, please. Not Goblin Slayer. We haven't had rape within the first 3 episodes like Goblin Slayer. Goblin Slayer caught so much shit for that. And good, because this isn't anime, this isn't hentai. We're not here to see goblins fucking sexually assault people. And I know it's implied and not actually shown, but still, that's not cool. Like, as a 12-year-old kid, just like, if I were 12, I was like, what's the big anime this month? What's the big anime this season? Goblin Slayer? Okay, first episode, some chicks being sexually assaulted. I'm like, no, I'm not a fan. No, please, God, stop it. That I'm glad that caught some shit. But I watched Goblin Slayer. I thought it was good. I thought it was alright. It's kind of just, it gets to a point where it's kill goblins, more goblins, and it's just mindless slaying your fucking brains out at that point. But I thought it was cool. But I've been watching Demon Slayer, and Demon Slayer is about this kid called Tanjiro who after finding out his family has been murdered by a demon, all except his sister, who was turned into one, decides to become a demon slayer to go and find a cure to turn back her demon sister into a human. And her demon sister Nezuko isn't like other demons. She can replenish her power rather than consuming human flesh, which I think is gnarly. And she's super helpful, and it's adorable. It's like true power couple. It's true brother sister power couple. It's great. It's great. But it's made by Ufotable. And holy shit, if you know who Ufotable are, you will understand why everyone is frothing at the mouth for this anime. Because the action scenes and the visuals look fucking stunning. So, there are like powers in this as well. So, this is in Japan. And Demon Slayers use special swords to cut through the heads and necks of demons and fuck demons up. Because the only way you can you can properly kill a demon is either exposing them to sunlight or cutting through their neck using a Nichiren sword. And a Nichiren sword is the special swords which demon slayers use. And what was I talking about? I forgot. I lost my train of thought. Fuck. But the powers you can... Oh, yeah, that's right. The powers. But the powers you can use to help, bolster the power of your sword attacks is breathing. If you breathe a certain way, you can do shit like summon water out of your fucking sword, or flame, or lightning, and go... It's fucking ridiculous. It's so cool. Like, total concentration water breathing is what Tanjiro uses. And the visuals for the water coming out of his sword are fucking beautiful. Oh my god. Go watch it. Just go search up Demon Slayer highlights or Demon Slayer fight scene. And have one where Tanjiro is using the sword and shit after he's become a Demon Slayer. And you'll see all the fucking water effects and all oh my god, the effects in this show are fucking beautiful, and the camera work is done well, and CG is used within fights to help with cinematic camera angles, rather than as background like in Index. I will say that the one fault Index has is bad CG. There is some real bad CG, specifically cars and buses and vehicles. And wind turbines. Oh my god. I don't think I've seen any worse CG than fucking CG wind turbines in Index and Railgun. Oh my god. That shit is fucked. Oh my god. But holy shit is the visuals of Demon Slayer on point. Like, if you want to watch an anime, not for plot, not for story, if you just want to see some fucking incredible looking visuals, go watch Demon Slayer. Holy shit, that it blows my mind every time Ufotable do anything. Like, they have taken the love and care of the fight scenes from the Fate series, from Fate Stay Night, Heaven's Feel, from Stay Night Unlimited, from Unlimited Blade Works, Heaven's Feel, fucking all the Fate series. They've taken the love and care of those the visual ecstasy that those fight scenes are, and they've translated it over onto Demon Slayer. It looks spectacular. Um, I can't recommend any other show current. I can't recommend more of a show currently than Demon Slayer and Index and Railgun. Honestly, I'd say start with Railgun over Index, even though Index is where the whole thing starts and where you kind of should start. But I find there to be more enjoyment out of watching Railgun first and then probably going through Index, because Index isn't good at getting you invested, I feel. I mean, because Index is so old, it's there's a lot of cliches that weren't around then, basically a lot of cliches now weren't cliches when it was made. So it kind of set the standard, but now it feels like you're watching something that's been done and overused so often because this is a time after Index. You know what I mean? It uses a lot of cliches, full stop. Um, but find Railgun to be more funny. Just oh my god, I just find it great. So start there. Um, we're only 25 minutes in. No, we're 31 minutes in. It's about halfway there. Um, they both look incredible. I feel, apart from CG and the Index series, um, they both look incredible. If you really want a visually pleasing anime to watch, though, like if you want to see some really fuck off insane visuals, go watch Mob Psycho 100, both seasons. Go watch all of it. It's by the creators of One Punch Man, and if you thought One Punch Man was already insane for how it looked, wait till you watch Mob Psycho 100 with all those fucking powers and shit, and all the colors and explosions and fucking shit. That it looks so satisfying. It's so satisfying to watch Mob Psycho 100. I haven't watched an episode, but I've seen like little snippets from here and there. And just watching those snippets, oh my god. Oh god, I don't feel good. Oh, I oh god. I got so excited and my tummy rumbled and shit almost came up. Oh, oh gods. Yeah. But it's Mob Psycho is a very visually pleasing anime. If you wanna watch an LSD trip of an anime, though, go watch Devilman. That thing's an LSD trip. Go watch Mob Psycho 100. That thing is fucked. Ah, there's so much good anime I can recommend just on Netflix, and lots of people my age have Netflix because they want to watch shows like fucking Lucifer and that shit because you're basic. But if you're into anime, or if you're not into anime, if you have no relative, uh, attachment to anime, if you have no intention in watching it, I'm telling you, go on to go watch One Punch Man. I feel like that's a good basis of entry. That's how most people my age got started with anime. Um, like go watch One Punch Man. Everyone loves One Punch Man. I feel I don't think there is anyone on this world who will ever watch One Punch Man and go, no, this show doesn't slam. This show is not incredibly good. Go watch or go even watch fucking My Hero Academia. Go watch that. This is My Hero Academia is forming the basis of a new big three. And if you don't know what the big three is, so the big three is kind of a tradition, and it sets generation after generation of anime watchers. So the old big three used to be Naruto, Dragon Ball, and One Piece, right? One Piece or Bleach. I mean, you can either swap one or the other out, but we'll say One Piece. Naruto, Dragon Ball, and One Piece. That's like when I was born, that was part of the big three. That was the big three. And then the big three that came after that was One Punch Man, Sword Art Online, and Boruto. Boruto was a big one. That came. Oh no, not Boruto. It was One Punch Man, Sword Art Online, and Attack on Titan. That's the big three from my generation of anime watchers. My generation, this generation of anime lovers, we kind of got started around One Punch Man, Sword Art Online, and Attack on Titan Season 1. That's where we started. But now My Hero Academia is kind of becoming it's forming the basis of the new big three, right? But I don't even know if there will be a new big three. Why do I say that? Because anime is becoming. There is so much anime. I don't think you guys understand how much anime there is. There is. I'm not saying there's as much anime as there is music, but fuck me, there's so much anime. Um, there's a lot of season by. There's no longer a need like anime used to be in a form of make a series, make it interesting, and make it run for as long as fucking possible. Like, have you seen Naruto or Dragon Ball? That shit's gone on for fucking ever. Like, for fucking ever, that shit's gone on for. Um, but now these days, it's short, sharp, 12 episode animes, get the people interested, make them invested, and it's kind of like pop music. It's like, don't try and build a fucking die-hard fan base. Just get as much money as quickly as humanly fucking possible. That's pretty much anime. It's 12 episodes, short, sharp, you know, quick and done, you know, seasons. Um, and if it gets enough hype, hey, maybe you'll get a second season. Who fucking knows? We're seeing a lot less anime with um, new seasons and a lot more anime that just stop. We're going seasonal anime by seasonal anime. Like, do I honestly think there'll be another series of Darling in the Franxx? Fucking no. No. Maybe, because that show managed to kind of garner the fucking... Everyone watched Darling in the Franxx. Kanye West watched Darling and the Franxx. If there's no better reason to get into anime, Kanye West. Right? Real shit. A lot of rappers watch anime. Fucking black rappers love Dragon Ball. Real shit. Real shit. Black people love Dragon Ball. I don't know why. That's not being me being racist, but something about it. They just love Dragon Ball. I'm telling you, dude. They love Dragon Ball. And that's not being racist. That's me just saying these people love Dragon Ball. Because Dragon Ball is a great anime. I fucking love Dragon Ball. Vegeta all the way. Vegeta will smash Goku any day. You can fight me otherwise. Vegeta is the one true king of Planet Vegeta, and he will fuck Goku up on a level unknown by anyone else. Over 9,000, he'll smash Goku. But yeah, like I don't think there'll be another big three. I think it's possible we'll get another big three because My Hero Academia is certainly setting that bar for like big three status. Like that show's been going on for a couple of years now. Oh god, hold it in. Oh god, that show's been going on for a couple of years now, and it doesn't seem to be slowing down. I was watching it for a little while, and I just stopped watching it. And I gotta say, their fans are honestly some of the most annoying fucking people ever. Why? Because it's all about shipping. I feel like, alright, I'm a weeb. I love being a weeb. Weebing the fuck out, like seeing cute anime girls and just being like, oh my god, they're adorable. Like doing that, that's fun. You might be thinking, you fucking weirdo. And I'm like, yeah, hell yeah, I'm a fucking weirdo. Weeb starts with the W, so does weirdo. It was meant to be. But I hate shipping. It's weird. It's like, this person should love this person. This is the way the anime goes. This person loves this person. It's fucking weird. Like, Todoroki and fucking Midoriya ship. Like, Todo Deku, best ship. Bakugo and Uraraka, ship them. They are meant to be. They're meant to fall in love. Not Deku and Uraraka. They are, My Hero Academia fans are the worst fans. I'm sorry. You guys just suck. You need to stop with your shipping and just watch the fucking show. God damn. I'm getting heated. I'm getting very heated because I'm passionate. But, like, if you don't know who, like, let me give you a great example for why shipping is bad. For why shipping genuinely sucks. So if you don't know a company called Rooster Teeth, Rooster Teeth have been around on the internet since 2011. They're one of the biggest, online media companies. Rooster Teeth make, if you've ever heard of Red vs. Blue, they made Red vs. Blue. If you've ever heard of the anime Ruby, RWBY, they made that. If you ever heard of Genlock, they made that. If you ever heard of Camp Camp, they made that. And they've got a whole, if you've heard of Achievement Hunter, Let's Play, fucking, Play Pals, that's all under the Rooster Teeth banner. And one of the voice actors for one of Ruby's characters, Yang, her name's Barbara Dunkelman, and she hosts one of the podcasts Rooster Teeth do called the Always Open podcast. I was about to say off topic, but I quickly corrected myself. I know that's the Achievement Hunter podcast, hosted by Michael. Leave me alone. But she said, I love my fans. I love fans of Ruby because I love my fans. You gotta love your fans. But I don't like how people will send me emails telling me that Yang should fall in love with this person and that we're doing it wrong. Because we're not doing it wrong because we're the creators of it. Right? The voice actor of one of the characters gets emails telling them who their character should fall in love with. And that, alright, one of the biggest problems I have with shipping is that it's weird, right? It's like being at a party and being drunk and going up to two girls and being like, you should kiss. Just being that guy who's like, you should kiss. And it's fucking weird, right? Even hearing me say that, you're just cringing on the inside. It's just like, ugh, right? It's fucking weird. You're manipulating people. You're telling people how to love and who to love. It's no. it is inherently weird. And Ruby fans are bad for shipping. My Hero Academia fans are fucking worse. Oh my god. I know I've said this and I'm stuck in a loop now, but they're just stop it. Stop it. Just create memes. Create memes. Fuck it. Go full Rule 34 on me. I don't give a shit. Just stop with the whole fucking shipping thing. Real shit though. Kirishima X Ashido. Best ship. I'm only fucking with you. That shit's weird. What do I talk about now? We're 44 minutes in. We've got 16 minutes to kill. I could make this a shorter episode, but I don't feel like I'd be doing justice. English. I don't think I'd be doing you guys, a solid by just cutting it off here. But I'm gonna plug my new playlist, my new Spotify playlist. It's called the Casual Stoners Sounds for Soul Discovery. Go listen to that shit. If you want to get real fucked up when you're high and listen to some trippy music, that's the playlist. Yeah. But we've got a whole new season of anime coming out. I mean, it's come out. We've got some magic bitch called Aqua, which is an ecchi, and so Konosuba fans have been shitting themselves like, there's a new Aqua? No! Konosuba still hasn't gotten a new season yet, and so everyone's like, no, when will it come out? Fuck off. There's this new kind of Viking anime, which is only on Amazon, so no one's gonna watch the fuck out of that because it's on Amazon, and Amazon anime is easily some of the worst anime that exists. Why? Because, I mean, they have some good titles like this new one, like this Viking one, but the reason why Netflix is doing well in terms of anime and Amazon isn't, is because they were the first mainstream platform to really bring anime into the limelight. And how they did that was with Devilman Crybaby, which is it has high impact violence, high impact sexual scenes. There's there's a whole lot of nudity. There's so much gore. And oh my god, it's a fucking weird anime. If you've never watched anime and you can feel like you can take some of the best and simultaneously weirdest that anime has to offer, go watch Devilman Crybaby on Netflix. Not the 2009 one, the new one. And you should be able to tell because one looks like it was drawn in the 1990s and the other one doesn't. Right? But oh my god, that show is a I think it's by a guy called Hisaki Iwasha. He made Ping Pong the anime, I'm pretty sure. He made Ping Pong. I'm pretty sure, yeah, he made Ping Pong the anime. Which is fucking weird. It's Ping Pong is a very Hisaki Iwasha's art style is very weird. And Devilman kind of kicks that into override and just that show is an acid trip. God damn, that show slams. It's so sad. I got really invested in that show. And the ending isn't what you'd expect. The ending is gonna leave you crushed. It's gonna leave you like, oh no, I wanna cry. But yeah, if you're into romance and another staple you've got to watch, Your Name. It's a movie. The voice acting for the dub is really good. If you don't want to read subtitles, it's on Netflix. Go watch it. It's cute and adorable because
And the story, bro. I don't. The first time I watched that was on a plane, right? And I was crying so much. I was like, this fucking movie's so good. Oh god. Oh fuck. It was it's I was crying on a plane on a 7 hour flight from Singapore to Australia. I was watching that film and I cried my fucking eyes out. Oh my god, that movie slams so hard. So watch it. Where are we at? We've got 10 minutes. My gut is doing horrible things to me right now. I do not feel good. My skin is simultaneously hot yet cold. Like I've got goosebumps, but I feel fucking. I'm bunning. I'm absolutely boiling. It might be because my brother turned the heater on. That would make sense. I'm hungry, but I don't know what to eat, and I don't feel like eating would help. Kind of just need to drink some water, get some fluids into me. You know what to do. You know what I mean? Like the typical, like, I'm sick, let's take care of myself shit. Like, get some tomato soup on the down low. Get that shit going. Um, get some chill out music going. Maybe watch some more Index. I don't know. Yeah, I got home yesterday. I had a couple of cones. Well, by cones, I mean, at this point, it's backy cones with sprinklings of bud in there. God damn. I do not condone drug use either. Do not do drugs. This is me making bad decisions. Don't do drugs. I'm merely telling you this because this is me telling you what I've done. I don't condone it. I might say it felt great, but that's not me saying, yeah, go smoke weed. Go smoke weed. That's just me telling you how I felt. Don't do drugs, kids. Don't do drugs. But I got home, had a couple of cones. At this point, I got my mate to shout me some spin. And if you don't know what spin is, it's tobacco. To put it in marijuana, to mix it. I spun it so hard. At this point, it's just tobacco with sprinklings of bud in it. It's pretty much orange at this point. You can see little bits of green, but it's pretty much just orange. It's fucked. And I gotta say, for some reason, backy cones taste salty. I don't know. I don't like them. But I had a couple of cones. I sat down. I watched. I watched Railgun. I binged half the series in fucking one night. It's so good. God damn, that show slams. But I had some food. I played a bit of video games. Played some UFC. God damn, that game's fun. I don't know. I mean, throughout the last year, couple of years, like year and a half now, I've kind of been like picking up with UFC and kind of just getting really interested in MMA and combat sports. Like I like watching one. Martin Yuen is gonna fight soon. Australian guy, Chinese, Australian Vietnamese guy, not Chinese. Getting my knees correct, fuck. Don't listen to me, Fraser. Let's get my knees correct, Fraser. Yes, but Australian Vietnamese guy, Martin Yuen. He's gonna fight soon. He's gonna try to keep his belt. We've got Dustin Poirier versus Khabib Nurmagomedov. Dustin is the interim lightweight champion, I think, or is he flyweight? Interim flyweight. No, but Dustin Poirier's got a belt. Khabib Nurmagomedov has a belt. Khabib is gonna try. I'm pretty sure it's Khabib trying to take his belt, and Dustin trying to take the Khabib's. So Dustin's gonna try and give Khabib his first loss, which honestly, I don't know, dude. Dustin's a fucking animal, dude. He is brutal, but Khabib, he will put you in he's gonna put you between a rock and a hard place, and that hard place is his fucking fist, dude. because he's. Did you see what he did to Conor McGregor? He punched him square in the fucking nose. He dropped him, and then he grabbed the back, and then he grabbed his jaw. And look, most people think that in order to choke someone out, you need to get their neck. You can get their jaw and squeeze on their jaw and still choke a guy out. But he wrapped his arm around Conor McGregor's jaw and squeezed the fuck out of it. Oh my god. It was... I don't think I've ever seen Conor McGregor dominated like that. Full stop. Ever. It's just never happened. It's just never happened. But then again, we've seen goats get killed before. We've seen goats get dominated. Conor McGregor was the first one, and more recently, Kamaru Usman fucking slammed Tyron Woodley. He beat the shit out of Tyron Woodley for the welterweight championship. He out-wrestled Tyron Woodley, who has a wrestling background, who is trained, who, does wrestling with Ben Askren, who was formerly undefeated before he got fucking KO'd in 2 seconds by Jorge Masvidal. I'm sure everyone knows about that, because anyone who knows me as a friend would know that when that shit happened, that's all I talked about. Because 2 seconds! 2 seconds! He flying kneed him straight in the fucking skull, dude. How there's not a giant dent where Jorge's knee was in Askren's skull, I have zero fucking clue. That shit was fucking credible. Yeah. But, we've got some big fights coming up. We've got Weili Zhang versus Valentina Shevchenko. Weili Zhang slams people. She picks people up. She's pretty much Chinese female Yoel Romero. Like, Yoel Romero picks guys who are like a foot above him. He picks them up and then slams them on their skull. He punches people. Bro, oh my god, he's brutal. He recently got beat by Paulo Costa, though, and Paulo Costa is a fucking... Paulo Costa and Yoel Romero are like two of the same beasts. Paulo Costa's huge. Go search up Paulo Costa. Paulo Costa. Costa. They are fucking... Paulo Costa was fucking huge, and he beat Yoel Romero, but that was a great fight. Both fighters had their moments, and Paulo Costa eventually came out with the win. It was a great fight, and just because Yoel Romero lost, I don't think stocks dropped for him. I don't think he's lost any value. If anything, his value's gone up, because Paulo Costa has been running shit recently. I think there's a strong contention to believe in Paulo Costa taking the middleweight belt. But before we know if Paulo Costa will challenge the belt, we need to know if Israel Adesanya will take the middleweight belt from Robert fucking Whittaker. It will be the biggest fight that's ever happened in Oceanic history. It's going to happen here in Melbourne. It's happening in October. It's going to be at Rod Laver Arena. Tickets are up for sale. It's they're $80 a ticket. It's Robert Whittaker, who is Australian, New Zealand. And then you have, who is an Australian New Zealander, like me. And then you have motherfucking Israel Adesanya. Israel Adesanya, who is Nigerian New Zealander. Who considers himself, who's based out of New Zealand. He calls New Zealand home, not Nigeria. Not anymore. But Izzy has been slamming shit recently. He got to challenge that belt. The reason why he's now able to challenge the belt is because he got a very good win against Kelvin Gastelum. Because Kelvin and Robert Whittaker were supposed to fight for the belt, but Robert got really badly injured. Like, he got super bad staph infection. And Kelvin was like, "This is my belt now. This is my belt. Fuck off."
Like, he's failed to challenge me. It's my belt. And then Izzy was like, nah, nah, nah. Fuck you. Fight me, bitch. This ain't your belt. Give it back. We'll fight. We'll see who gets to challenge the belt. And then he beat Kelvin. So Israel beat the guy that was gonna fight the champion. That's big. That's really big. So now Izzy versus Robert here in Melbourne. It's gonna be a fucking cracker of a fight. And after that, who knows? Maybe it'd be Paulo Costa versus Robert Whittaker. Maybe it'd be Paulo Costa versus fucking Israel Adesanya. Who knows? I hope Robert takes the win. I hope Robert Whittaker shuts down this hype train that is Israel Adesanya. And I'm not faulting Israel. I love it. Like, in the Kelvin Gastelum versus Israel Adesanya fight, I was 100% rooting for Izzy. I fucking hate Kelvin Gastelum. He just seems like a prick. He's like, no, this is my belt. He's pulled out. This is my belt. I claim rightful ownership. And then Izzy was like, nah. Fuck off. We fight. Which I thought was big. And then he beat him. And then he fought Anderson Silva. Or was that before? I can't remember. He beat Anderson Silva on Anderson Silva's return to the octagon. Anderson had a fucking cracker of a fight, though. That had to... there have been such good fights this year. There have been some of the best fights I think have ever happened. Like, every year, the skill of these fighters goes up and up and up and up and up. Some fighters fall off. Some people have their heyday and fall off, like Conor McGregor. I'm pretty sure he's, past. He's past the point where he's the champ. Now it's just, hey, it's Conor McGregor, former champ. DC got beat by Stipe Miocic, so DC said he might be retiring, which I think is fair. He got beat by John. It's weird because DC beat everyone. He was the heavyweight champion. He beat Stipe Miocic, and then Stipe came back and then fucking beat him. And Stipe slams, dude. The man is vicious. He's a nice guy. He's a super nice guy. If you watch any of the shit with him in it, he's super chill. But in the octagon, dude, oh my god. I don't think I've seen anyone scarier. And then you have fucking John Jones, who was running shit at light heavyweight. Who Dana White says, you need to fucking move up. I'm pretty sure that's a clear indicator that John Jones needs to move up. But he's like, no, I have no intention of moving up. Because John Jones is a pussy and he doesn't... Because John Jones is a pussy and all he likes to do is win. He's undefeated. Well, he technically has one loss, which is a bullshit call, which was later overturned into a no contest. So he's technically undefeated. But I swear, if John Jones moves up, he's going to get the fucking world crashed on. He's going to fight Francis Ngannou. If he moves up, I want to see him. I want to see his first fight in heavyweight, if he moves up, be against Francis Ngannou. And I want to see Francis Ngannou fuck him up. Francis Ngannou slams, dude. He has... I'd say he hits like a truck, but I don't even think trucks hit as hard as Francis Ngannou. He fucking bashed Alistair Overeem. He uppercut him straight to the jaw. Gone. Alistair Overeem, dude. Former fucking heavyweight champion who beat Brock Lesnar. And Brock used to fucking pick people up and just throw him around. I'm telling you, dude. There are some big fights. I don't think there's a better time to become, interested and get excited and get involved with UFC and MMA as a sport in general. I think this is a great time, and I think this sport is making great strides to becoming a staple in sporting, the sporting ethos. Because you've got soccer, you've got NFL, you've got baseball, you've got all that, you've got footy here in Australia. And I feel like MMA is really making its mark on the sport kind of, world. Anyway, it's been an hour and 3 minutes and 27 seconds. I think I might call it here.
I need to go release myself because my gut is fucking killing me at this point, and something needs to come out of me, whatever way it does. I have zero idea. I don't feel good. Thank you guys so much for watching, for listening, rather. Stay tuned for next month, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace.